It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you. Without a dope beat. Step two, step two, step two. Hey y'all, what's up y'all? It's your girl Tamika and welcome to Buzzworthy TV. Y'all, I know it's been a minute and I know I did a quick video the other day. I was laying in the bed in the dark. Well, it's been a long time. And as you can see, one reason why it's been a long time, because a sister has moved, okay? A sister has moved. Moving on up to the east side, to deluxe apartment. So I can't sing. But however the case, I have moved. And so I've been a little bit busy getting settled. And I am going to do a little walk around video for you guys really soon. But I just wanted to come and talk to y'all for a minute about something. What I want to talk to you guys about is this crazy mess that has been going on with Mena and Wendy Williams, okay? Now, here's the thing. Now, last week, I did a video about Jocelyn and Wendy Williams. And I'm going to be honest, while I felt like Jocelyn was totally disrespectful to come on her show and just to go in at her when Wendy has done nothing but complimented her and showed her lots of love. You know, she was one of the main platforms on national television who gave Jocelyn an opportunity to share her platform. You got to remember, Wendy Williams gave Jocelyn a platform before even The Real. And honestly, outside of Wendy Williams and The Real, I've never seen Jocelyn. But anyway, we're not talking about Jocelyn this week, okay? Been there, done that, drug her. It was funny. I had my kikis. It was okay, you know? It was what it was. And again, I laughed my butt off in the sense because Jocelyn, though she was disrespectful on how she just came on Wendy's show, and just went in on her, she had some valid points. And it was just some fun, shady moments, like when she told Wendy, you know, it's on the streaming app. I know you don't know how to work it. You know, maybe you could ask somebody in the audience or one of your producers to teach you how to work it and all that. And then when Wendy threw the flowers. So to me, even though Jocelyn was in the wrong, it was a back and forth. This shit with Mena, okay? And yes, I'm going to cuss, because guess what? My junk ain't monetized. If y'all want to help with that, y'all can subscribe, like this video. Okay, look out for your girl. All right, so let's get to the juice, because I know I've been rambling. Okay, so this thing with Mena and Wendy Williams. Now, it all started on Wednesday when Mena responded to Wendy Williams. Now, Mena, as you know, just recently announced that her and Safari are expecting baby number 2. And they've only been married for 1 year. And within that 1 year, they've gone constantly back and forth on social media. Safari has gone on record as to say that marrying Erica was one of the worst mistakes of his life. And he had to walk away before he goes to jail. And, you know, Mena has came back on social media and called him selfish and all this other stuff. So they've gone back and forth numerous times, all right? So now that she's announced that she's pregnant with baby number 2, a lot of people on social media basically are like, really? Like, y'all gonna have a baby when y'all can't even get along? And the only reason why we know they can't get along is because they want to put all their mess out on social media, okay? That's how we know. And we nobody had nothing to say if y'all wouldn't have put out on social media. Period, point blank. Okay, let's just put that out there. So anyway, Wendy, as you all know, was talking about on Hot Topics. And all she said was she gave us some really good, I want to consider auntie advice. She said, you know what? Y'all need to get off social media and learn how to figure out how to be parents. And if you can't do that, then y'all need to get divorced and learn how to be co-parents. That's what we all been saying. Okay? So Wendy has been saying everything that everybody on social media has been saying, okay? But she wants to take Mena, that is, her wretched ass, and go on Twitter and say, at Wendy Williams, at this point, let's link up. And she had the nerve to at her. And this is what I don't understand. I know that everybody's entitled to their opinion, and we get on social media, we have our we gag, we have our shits and giggles and all that. But what I never understood is, you can have your own opinion, but why do people insist on adding people with their negativity so that they can ensure that that person sees it? I never understood that. So anyway, she added Wendy Williams and says, at Wendy Williams, at this point, let's link up so I can beat your ass, since your husband didn't do a good enough job. That's basically what she said. And I was like, did you really just do that? Did you? Did you really just do that? Did you really just say that? I know you didn't. I know you didn't. Because, first of all, she didn't say nothing bad about you. Second of all, she gave you some good advice that you need to adhere to. Third of all, I don't see nobody that has a nationally syndicated talk show even acknowledging your ass. So you should be grateful. Okay? Fourth of all, aren't you the same woman that said that you was a victim of domestic violence, but now you want to sit up and talk about somebody getting and want to bring up domestic violence and glorifying somebody getting their ass whooped by their husband? What? Grow up. Grow up. Like, seriously. So, if that wasn't enough, because everybody was like, wait a minute now. And it was even people who said, I don't even mess with Wendy like that, but this is just going too far. You doing the most. I ain't with that. That was just too cutthroat, especially when she said nothing about you. She's never said nothing about you. Okay. So, with that being said, she's like, I said what I said, and basically, everybody's so enthused about what I said, and basically she ain't bothered, she ain't paying us no attention. I can't tell, because as soon as everybody got on your butt about what you said, you retreated how you so unbothered. And then today, which prompted me to get on here, because I'm like, okay, this happened on Wednesday, people was making videos yesterday, so I was like, it is what it is. But today, she comes back. Now, again, Wendy said this on Tuesday. It's Friday, okay? Wendy ain't said nothing else. She went about her business. She says what she says, and she goes on about her life. Now, this girl, again, Wendy said this on Tuesday. It's Friday. This girl got back on Twitter and is still talking. She's talking about, basically, the only thing that should have been said on Hot Topics is that Erica and Safari are expecting a new baby. All the extra stuff basically wasn't necessary. I'm paraphrasing at this point. And then she calls her, basically she calls her a creature and all of that. Now, my question is, you call her all sorts of creatures. You saying that she has constantly said things about you, and today you just stood up. And no one who continually disrespects you, no one's going to tell you how to disrespect them when they've constantly disrespected you. Now, here's the thing. I'm an avid Wendy watcher. Do I watch her every day? No, I do not. But I do, on an average week, watch her. If she comes on 5 days a week, I may watch her 3. So, a good. Because I'm not one of these people who doesn't give Wendy Williams her flowers. Because a whole lot of y'all who got these YouTube channels, who run these blogs on Instagram, who got these, blogs and websites, and who spill the tea and all that, guess what? It all came from Wendy Williams. Matter of fact, before it was Spilling the Tea, it was called Dish the Dirt. And guess who started that on radio? Wendy Williams, okay? So let's just stop trying to belittle this lady and doing all that. Y'all wouldn't even be messy in the comments, and it wouldn't even be a thing if it wasn't for Wendy freaking Williams. So stop it. Anyway, so with that being said, I do watch her on a regular basis, and I never really heard her bash Erica Mena. Nor, like I said, she's always praised Jocelyn. But again, with that, it was a little bit of back and forth, so I got my laughs. Jocelyn said what she said, she let it go. It was a kiki, it was a viral moment. I don't even think Wendy was mad at the end of the day. She probably was annoyed, but at the end of the day, got over it and moved on. This, again, with Erica Mena, I'm like, girl, she never said nothing about you. And this time, when she did say something about you, she gave you some really good advice, okay? Really, really good advice. Like, y'all need to figure this whole marriage thing out. Stop taking y'all issues to social media. And if y'all can't do that, then y'all need to figure out how to co-parent and walk away. That's all she said. But you want to call all sorts of creatures. You want to keep harassing her. Like, it wasn't bad enough that you threw, her marriage issues in her face. But, and then again, like I said, Jocelyn did too, but you basically said her husband didn't do a good enough job. I'm like, girl, who raised you? I mean, jeez. And you think that is good? You proud of yourself for that? And you must be, because you keep tweeting about it. And I'm like, ugh. And everybody want to say Wendy is miserable. No, you're miserable. And then you want to say everybody, is tripping off what you saying, and you so irrelevant, but everybody hanging off your every word about this whole situation. Well, let me tell you something. The only reason people are even acknowledging what you're saying is because you attached yourself to Wendy Williams, okay? Don't nobody care about you. Again, and I'm going to say this for the millionth time, Erica Mena, you are irrelevant, okay? You are irrelevant. Okay, believe that. The only reason we're talking about you right now is because you attached your name again to the queen of all media, okay? Like I said, and I don't even agree with everything Wendy Williams does, okay? Let's get this twisted. Let's don't get this twisted. If you go back to any of my older videos, you'll know that I don't always agree with her. I've dragged her, but it's a way that you come at somebody. It's a way that you don't go below the belt. And so I was just fed up. And I'm just trying to figure out, where the hell does Erica Mena get off, okay? Y'all, anyway, let me know what y'all think about all this. What do y'all think about Erica Mena first coming out, going in on Wendy and threatening to beat her up? What do y'all feel about her constantly still tweeting about the whole situation days after? Do y'all think at this point she's a little bit obsessed? I mean, at this point, Wendy Williams needs to come out on Monday with the Mariah Carey song, "Why Are You Obsessed With Me?" You know what I mean? Anyway, y'all, till next time, peace and love.